Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you all are doing really well. So over here I'll be sharing my thoughts, my reflections, my poetries, my diary entries, anything and everything that I feel like sharing with people. So for today's video I thought I'll start with fear. It's just something that I've been lately pondering about, and I thought why not just talk about that. So fear acts as a protective mechanism, right? We all know that it is our body's way of trying to keep us safe from any potential dangers or threats that it senses. Or, yeah, so safety and fear are so closely linked. But then there's something that gets overlooked, and that is that fear and pain are so closely interlinked. In fact, most of our fears stem from pain. Um, but before I get into that, let's see that there are two kinds of fear, right? One is the fear of unknown, fear that stems from the apprehension of new experiences, the uncertainty that lies about new experiences, new situations that you might land up in. So there's that. And then the second is the fear of, let's call it known, fear that stems from similar situations, from your past memories, situations that you have experienced before, right? So it is uh, any situations that brought you pain, or any kind of negative emotions like um, unsafety or embarrassment or failure or discomfort. So those past memories, those past experiences create fears of experiencing them all over again. So your body now starts fearing the known, the already lived experiences, right? Um, Therefore, I say that fear and pain are so closely linked because your body is constantly scanning for similar experiences, and it tries its best to keep you away from any situation that has the potential to cause you similar painful or discomforting experiences. And that is why fear comes in. It acts as a protective shield, as a wall that protects us and tries to keep us safe. But then mm, the thing is that it keeps us stuck, right? Lately I've been realizing that in in the name of safety, in the name of protecting ourselves, um, uh, we end up caging ourselves, right? um, we want to live a comfortable life that feels certain, that feels safe, but then uh, this protective cocoon that we create for ourselves, in this we stop living life, right? We just live on survival mode, and we stop experiencing life, experiencing all shades of life, and uh, therefore we just lose out on life and experiences. um, so that is there. And the funny thing about fear is that everyone thinks that it's so easy to tackle fear, right? um, the common conception is that you just take that leap of faith and get over with it, right? In fact, the media projection of it, डर के आगे जीत है, or some similar stuff, it just shows that it could be so rewarding um, to face your fears. And while that is true, but it's not easy, um, especially when the fear stems from similar old experiences, right? When you're not trying to do new things, but in fact you are scared of doing the old things, that is when it's the most scary to face your fears. And in fact, in the first situation, the fear of unknown, there are often other factors and emotions involved, like the excitement or the joy of doing new things, the um, what else, the joy of doing new things, the thrill associated with new experiences, the adventure, all of that kind of uh, supports or pushes that fear behind and helps you take that leap of faith, right? To take that plunge in the first place. But in the second scenario, where we are talking about fear of known, the fear of similar experiences of lived memories, the tricky case is that your body, the data registered in your brain, everything just suggests that the potential of experiencing the negative consequences is more, because that is what you've experienced in the past. So in fact, the possibility of taking similar actions but ending up in a different pleasant situation seems less to your body and to your nervous system, and therefore tackling fear in such cases becomes much more difficult. And so I realized that it's not easy and your body goes all haywire. Also, the fact that you don't just stop yourself from doing things in this fear, but you do so many things, um, so many messed up things, in order to protect yourself, in order to not face your fears. And that is where navigating fear gets trickier in such situations. So while I was thinking about all this, I was thinking, okay, then what is the way around it? And I thought the first is to identify your pain or any negative emotions associated with a situation or multiple situations. So, identifying emotions, uh, like, you know, whatever that was for you, discomfort or failure or embarrassment or anxiety or feeling physically threatened or abandoned or painful or whatever that was, right? We You get the gist of it. So first thing is to sit with yourself and understand what the situation brought you, and to understand um, the emotions associated with the situation, right? Second is to understand, accept, um, accept and recognize that there will always be risk involved with these situations or these experiences, right? The potential for you to experience the pain or whatever you were scared of, you might land up feeling the same things again, and you have to be okay with that, right? You have to be okay with taking that risk. uh then the third thing is to finally make that choice, right? you your body knows. I think these two steps everyone takes, that you know that if I do this, this might happen, uh, that I'm not ready to face, and therefore uh, we take steps back and we stay in our comfort zone, we stay in our protective zone. But once you realize that this is not serving you good, you finally take that, you make that choice, which takes a lot of courage. You make that choice to take that plunge, you make that choice to take that leap, that final step towards facing the situation, um, whatever that may be for you. And with that, I think you need to back yourself with a lot of faith in yourself, and faith in your capabilities and your destiny. Or I don't want to sound spiritual, but yes, faith in the divine, that something higher is taking care of you, and if not that, then at least your own abilities, right? You are very much capable of facing that situation. Because if you look back at your life, you will find multiple scenarios where you thought that this is a difficult phase and you will not be able to get over it, but then you faced it and you got on the other side of it, and um, you you are doing so well now. And therefore the track record of you being successful at facing your fears and getting over difficult situations is definitely there. So you need to just have faith in yourself and take that leap of faith. um, yeah, so I think first is identifying your fears, your emotions. Second is to understand and accept and recognize that there will be risk involved and you have to be okay with that. Third is making that choice uh, to take that plunge. And so, yeah, that goes hand in hand. You take that choice, you take that leap of faith, and you back that up with a lot of self belief and faith in yourself and your abilities, uh, that you will be able to face whatever comes your way. So, yeah, that's all that I had in my mind, and I just wanted to share. I hope this helps someone, or that just listening to this made you feel better, or you could just relate to that. So if you have anything on your mind that you would want to share, or just express your thoughts around this, or anything else, please leave your comments, and I would love to engage with you all. So see you in the next video. Take care and have a good day. Thank you so much.